All right. So go ahead and get. There we go. Ultimate simp people. Yarder Awakening. Let's go ahead and hear what he had to say.
If he's been paying for your hair, your nails, your massages, your lashes, your clothes, he's a bum. A real man knows my woman might be able to do these things for herself, but it makes me feel happy to see her looking good. And if a man approaches her and says, I like your hair, well, my man did that for me. Or your clothes look good on you, my man did that for me. A lot of you bums want to lay next to a woman, want to cook for you, spend time in her house, make love to her body, yet you don't want to take care of that woman. You men are immature. And that train of thought allows a woman to know you're still a boy in training, still learning how to be a man. Because real men take pride in making sure their women lack for nothing. That means to be her man, meaning to take care of her regardless if she can take care of herself or not.
Okay, so first off, let me go and cut this thing off. So first off, the nigga started that out hella crazy. He said, hold up. This nigga said, if he's not paying for your hair, your nails, your lashes. First off, all of that shit is materialistic shit that she don't need. I don't give a damn when nobody say this materialistic bullshit that you don't need. Second of all, that's not your husband. This nigga said your man. Now, if it's your husband, sure. It's his duty to make sure that you're well taken care of. But you're talking about, this dude is talking about dating. In the date stage. And then the crazy part, he contradicts himself all the time because he had a debate with Anton Daniels and both of them agreed that they don't believe in dating. They think that you should marry your best friend. So whoever it is that you end up growing a very close relationship with and y'all feel like y'all know each other like this, you know what I'm saying? Then you propose to her, y'all become married, and then, you know, then you take on those duties. Under no circumstance, I don't give a damn what this thing is talking about. Under no circumstances is that you're in the dating stages and you're supposed to be paying for all her nails, her lashes, her hair, her bills. This nigga is crazy as hell. So I'm telling y'all, for anybody that may listen to me, the younger dude, do not listen to this nigga. And the women that's honest enough will agree that this is some bullshit. Of course, a lot of women like to just have niggas simp on them, so they're gonna agree with him. They're gonna back this nigga up and swear up and down he's speaking the gospel. But this nigga is saying some bullshit right now. That is not your responsibility. If that's not your wife, that is not your goddamn responsibility to take care of all that bullshit for her. And then on top of that, you can do all of that for her, and she can leave you like that. Now you ain't got nothing. You don't spend all that money and stuff like that on some bullshit. That's not your wife. Don't do that shit. Talking about some that's broke energy. That's dusty energy. Well, I'm gonna be a dusty nigga. I'm not doing this. I'm not saying you can't do nothing nice for her and stuff here and there because you choose to, but if she's paying for her own stuff, that makes her an adult. That's what it means. She's a damn adult. But like once you give her that ring and she's yours, then now she's your responsibility. You're not gonna tell me you're supposed to be taking care of all that in the dating stage. Yeah, you say you don't believe in dating. Nigga, so that's and simp ass that.
A lot of you men are with women that have to maintain themselves. And you're still trying to figure out why she still have other men numbers in her phone because you're not qualified.
Now, I can agree with him on that point. I do think some of the times women could cut off a bunch of guys that might be better for them, possible, because they're attached to a nigga that's not real. So you got to be careful with that. Like, I can actually agree with him to a certain extent when it comes to that. But all that other bullshit he was talking about, he on some bullshit.
Your thought process isn't of a man. Your actions isn't of a man. If that's your woman and you call her your woman, it's your responsibility to maintain her from the bottom of her feet to the top of her head. A lot of you men never seen your mothers probably provided for, and you think that's okay. You have to break the cycle because your fathers have blessed you not understanding how to properly love a woman in a real man loves with actions and not words. Take care of that woman. If not, she's still single. All praise is due to the Most High.
All right. So that it was what Simping Awakening had to say. And I got a whole lot more to say about what this nigga just got. Let me really catch up on some of these comments. Shawu little ass still here. I'm ahead about to go put his tang up here. He look like a busted nigga, I know. He needs somebody to take care of that. Oh God, this nigga hairline always messed up. He got all that money, but that nigga hairline be cooked. Richard, bro, you just been in the house most of the week. You drive me crazy, right? Yeah, don't need any superficial stuff. Just meet me at the table financially so we can grow our bank account. See, I'm glad you came in here, D. And I really wanted a woman's perspective on this. But like I say, a lot of the women, if they seen it, because I actually saw the damn comment section to this bullshit. They over there liking it. Tell them, King, these dusty men, this with it, all that dumb. First off, let me go ahead and say this. This nigga is saying if you're not paying for her hair, her nails, and you're not basically financially taking care of everything of the woman, then you're not a real man. First off, do you not understand economics, clown? And I'm sure you do, because there's no way you're making money like that and you don't understand it. In today's society, only 15% of men in this country can do what you're talking about. You can say whatever the hell you want. What you're doing is setting these women up for failure. Because basically you're telling them that if that man is not taking care of all of that, then he's not a real man and you don't need to be with him. So that means they're only qualified to deal with 15% of men. Now you got to take care of the percentage. You got to factor in the percentage that are gay. You got to factor in the percentage that you're just simply not attracted to. And then you got to factor in the percentage that's married. Now you're literally looking for a needle in a haystack. That's what you're looking for. And then most of the women aren't okay with sharing men. So basically you're setting them up for failure. It's not enough men to go around. Even if what you were saying is the truth, it's not enough men that's financially capable of enough to be able to even do that. But he don't give a damn. He's not adding context to it. He's just simping his ass off and just hyping these women up because it's good for his platform. That's what he's been spitting. One thing, like I said this before, Black women are very powerful. They're very powerful. They're very financially capable. Like they're able to make a business go or flop. A lot of them have, if they come together collectively, they have the ability to do that. So when you panhandling to them, when you're pandering to them, when you're just catering to them at all costs like that, it's going to be good for you financially because they're going to attach themselves to you because you're making them feel good. Women works with emotions. So if you constantly you know, everything you saying is in favor of what they want to hear, it's going to be good for you as far as getting in good with you. But see, this is the thing. It only works to a certain degree because, like, once you're like niggas like Yada, if he didn't have no money, no one would really take him there because they're gonna look at him as a weak ass nigga. That's the truth. Like, I don't want to disrespect the man too much, but you saying some bullshit. And if I had a son, I'm gonna make sure I would tell him, bro, don't ever, under no circumstances, listen to a nigga like that. Because he gonna set you up for failure. He gonna have you losing your damn mind. Do not work your butt out to just try to take care of one. See, that's another thing. When she's your wife, yes, you're supposed to make sure you take care of her and protect her at all costs. Got it. But we are not on this planet to just satisfy women. And a lot of them have that mindset in this new goddamn era of living. They thinking we supposed to support them when it's actually the other way around. Like he's Islam, so he follows the Quran. Even in the Quran, it tells you that she's supposed to support the man, not the other way around. So why in the world are you catering to every little thing with them? It all depends on what you guys agree on. Because what works for you might not work for them. Which song is better, Back Then by Mike Jones or Game Over by Lil Flip? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know Game Over. I think I missed something. Women look at a lot of men that do that climb, do that as climb. Right. Be your real. A lot of women agreeing most likely single mothers with 2 baby fathers. That's the truth. That's the truth. Because it's favorable to what they want to hear. Like, he's basically the same as a lot of these pastors. A lot of these pastors be capping, bro. But they're going to tell you what you want to hear because they know it's profitable for them. The Dr. Umars of the world, this nigga Yada of the world, they're going to tell you what you want to hear instead of telling you the truth. And I think it's much better to tell these people the truth so that they can know what it is and you're not setting them up for failure. It's way too many women on this planet, way too many women in this country. They can't all have that type of man, bro. Like, stop spreading that bullshit. Women, attach yourself to the best man that actually care about you, that he's financially capable and stuff like that. And y'all both have an agreement on what it is y'all goals are. And whatever y'all collectively, the mindset of you two come together to do. Don't listen to this bullshit ass nigga. He gonna have your ass single for the rest of your life because it's not enough men to go around. He belongs on Pop the Balloon, and he would probably still get tagged. Well, he's married. And the crazy part is, this nigga, I think if I'm not mistaken, he married the same woman that he said he had some crazy situation. Like, this nigga, I don't know. But yeah, this nigga is a true clown. I don't care what nobody says. Ain't nobody convince me that he's not.